This is the Levo SL from Specialized. It's a mullet setup, new geometry, more powerful motor, some awesome features. And I've actually ridden this bike already. I think this one's set up not in the slack mode actually. I think I prefer it personally in the slack mode. Yeah, definitely slack mode. But we're here today at my local woods to give it a proper test. I think it's a bit more of a fair test. We're at my local woods, so I know the tracks, which I think is important to give a bike a fair review. And I've made some changes to the bike. I've put it in slack headset mode. I've set the suspension up properly and it's feeling much better. So let's try this out on a proper track. Let's go into this one, see what this is like. Oh, it feels really good. So instantly it feels better in the slack mode. I think I'm quite used to my Levo being in slack, so in theory this should feel pretty similar now, and it does. Fun bike, wow, feels real good. Very lively, feels, to be honest, not far off like a normal bike in the turns. Whoa! It's a tricky corner. Oh. Yeah, the brakes definitely need bedding in. And now we've got a bit of a climb test. So I think if you're like me and you can maybe get out and ride 2 times a week for like an hour. So your fitness isn't going to be, let's be honest, like it used to be. This feels like I'm riding a bike again. It doesn't feel like an e-bike ride. That's what I'm used to, bombing around super fast on the Levo. So one of the great things about e-bikes is you can explore a bit more. So if you see a track, you're not necessarily going to expend loads of energy getting to the start of it. So it's great for exploring like this. I've been out probably 20 minutes, I'd say, and I'm on 75% battery. I've run it in turbo the whole time. I don't think I'm going to take it out of turbo, just so I get an idea of what the range is like. But I reckon in turbo, not really putting much effort in, you'll get probably an hour and a half. So it's the perfect lunch ride e-bike. If you're pushed for time, you can grab this, get a lap in at your favourite woods, and then back to the office, and you've done laps on laps of all your favourite tracks. So a bit of a winner really. Here's an observation. That seat post is almost all the way in, probably 1.5 inches out. I could do with the seat post coming up more. Now this is an S4 and I'm 5'10", 5'11". The reach feels absolutely perfect. Perfect, better than the Levo. I think it's slightly shorter than the Levo, but Specialized. Be nice to have a longer seat post on this so you can hilt the dropper. I think that's probably one of the changes I'd make personally. Longer dropper, change the tyres, maybe a bigger fork up front, and then that is a sweet bike. I reckon let's go get it on some bumps. There's a really bumpy track over there. Let's push the suspension a bit. Right, let's go over there. See what this is like on some bumps in here. Whoa. It's bumpy. Whoa. Okay, that felt really good. I think That was one of the fastest I've done down there. Oh. So we've finished riding. I love it. It's an amazing bike. There's definitely some things I would change personally for my bike, and maybe we'll look at that in another video because I've actually ordered one of these. I liked it that much. I think because it's slightly shorter and I'm running it in slack, it fits me a little bit better actually than my Levo. And because it's lighter weight, I found in the bike park, it's a bit more poppy, a bit more playful, gets in the air easier, whereas the Levo is a bit more stuck to the ground. So I reckon it's the perfect lunch ride bike. You can do 100 laps of the bike park and have loads of fun on it. I've used 66% of the battery, so I've got a little bit left. I could do a few more laps, but to be honest, I'm knackered. That's enough riding for me. So the Levo SL, perfect bike for just getting out in the woods, quick spin. I love it. You should buy one.